Good morning, everyone. Hey, Boo Boo. Hey, Spencer. What y'all doing today? Hold on, let me mute for 1 second. I should have. Hey, Sheila D. Hey, everybody. Hey, Lemon Pepper. Hey, everybody coming in. Look, I'm getting ready to get started. We're going to talk for a minute. Then I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to say anything. Then I'm going to be done with this topic forever. And I'm going to make some changes. Uh, because yesterday showed me a lot. Like I didn't watch all of the content, but I was getting cliff notes and verbal playbacks from other people. I did download. I haven't watched any of Two Strong's live. I haven't watched any of Bitch Boy's lives at all. None of Truth Hurts lives at all. Like none of it. So I will go back and watch those. But the reality of it is, if it's about Anaya and Rashid, more than likely I'm not going to react to it. Hey, Deani. Hey, Sexy One. Hey, Samantha. Hey, y'all coming on up in here. Um, Love you, Deani. So, hey, Beyond the Drama. So, what I'm going to say is I'm going to react to a little because CMA has some issues with me. I'm going to address that. Nothing bad. So don't, it's nothing trippy. Hold on 1 second. I did watch Triple's lives. I watched Sheet and Anaya's live that they video. I think it was an upload that they did after everything happened. I listened to my live. I listened to the anger. And we're going to get into that. Because you can lie to yourself when you see something and not express how you really feel. But today, I'm going to say how I really felt. How I really felt. Hey, Lillian. So this might be a little triggering a little bit, but like I said, it's going to be my finale to this whole situation, even with respect to this part, with respect to what it has to do with Too Strong, too, because I see what she's trying to do. A lot of people don't because y'all don't know the behind the scenes. I see it and I'm not going to allow it to happen. So and other people that know what's really going on, we see it too. That's a small number of people. So I've had conversations with people behind the scenes and the consensus is, hold on 1 second. Hold on, I got to drink some water for a second cuz I got to take my medicine. I forgot to take my multivitamins and stuff. And if I don't take them in the morning, baby, I won't be able to sleep at night, honey. Yeah, they can't handle the truth, huh? They over there they striking for everything. Now I know how that feels. Um, hey Jamila, hey Nisha. Yeah, they striking. They striking. Somebody told me, Dead Girl said, because I didn't listen to her. I haven't listened to any of her since she said I was gonna be arrested and I'm under police investigation and stuff. Um, y'all know I couldn't listen to any of the things that she had to say about this Anaya and Rashid stuff. And since she started, sharing stuff about my kids and stuff, I can't listen because I can't get triggered about my babies. Okay. I cannot get triggered about my children. And y'all know I will get triggered. Hey Samantha, hey Tammy, Shay, hey Burnham. So let's get into it. Y'all hit the thumbs up on your way in, hit the thumbs up, and let's start the conversation. So I know a lot has been said. Like I said, I've gotten the cliff notes and I got the phone calls yesterday. I got the I got the text messages like, "Oh my God, UP, like all of the like you were not." Listen, let me say this. What happened on that panel to me was absolutely disgusting. I cannot erase that in my head. I can't deny that. Some people saw it as a kumbaya moment. I can't. That's one thing I'm not going to acquiesce to. I did not see that as a kumbaya moment, not even with the women on the panel. I understand what's being said. I understand what's trying to be flipped and spun. I don't see Raina as being a good person at all. I just don't. I don't see Too Strong as being a good person in this at all. I don't see either one of them as being, and that's because of what I know from behind the scenes, y'all. This is what y'all have to understand. It's because of what I know from things that are not here on these YouTube streets, okay? I know some of the conversations. I've heard some of the conversations. And let me say this to Anaya, and I'm just going to say this publicly. I don't have any problems with Anaya. Anaya, from what I understand, has problems with me, okay? Anaya was one of the group of people that was talking behind the scenes, from what I understand. And I'm not going to go into anything, you know. I wish that myself and Anaya could talk, but I don't know if that's in the cards. I don't know if that's ever in the cards, but I'm going to walk away from this situation with Anaya and Rashid 100% after today. I care about the both of them. I care about their marriage. I am not going to speak on this thing ever again. Hey, Kizzy, I am never going to speak on this after today ever again, no matter what's being said about them. The reason that I'm not going to do that is because one, I know one of the people in the relationship feels a certain type of way about me, and I don't know why. The other person doesn't, from what I understand, and I am not going to speak on it after today. So what I do want to say is that what's being done to their relationship, what's attempting to be done to their relationship, to me is deplorable. It's deplorable. And the fact that they have um, so many people that want to see the downfall of their marriage, so many strangers, so many people that they've shared, you know, that they've had intimate conversations with, the the fact that they have so many people that actively work to destroy their union, to me is sickening, right? Um, it was heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie. It was heartbreaking to hear, and that was the reason for my anger. But it's not my right to oh Lord. I can't say it's not my right to feel away, because your emotions are your emotions, and your creator puts those emotions within you. So it's your right to feel whatever way you feel about something. That's your right. That's your human nature. Now, some people might say it's not your right to speak on it because it's not your relationship. But when things happen publicly, unfortunately, it becomes everybody's business that kind of witnessed it. You know what I'm saying? So when, and I'm going to talk about this because uh-uh. Hey, KT. You said, where's Samantha? And you need some answers. Samantha don't have the answers to this one. Samantha don't have the answers to this one. Nobody really has the answers to this one. Oh Lord. Some things you're never gonna understand. And some things are better left unsaid, you know? And I think that time reveals everything. And how do I say it? I now realize, after all of this stuff that happened with the Vons and the Too Strong and everything that happened behind the scenes, like everything that was happening is kind of over now. At least in my mind, in my heart. It's done. It's done. Um, this shit don't have anything to do with the people that are talking about it on other panels. It should have never came from behind the scenes. These arguments that we're having never, ever, ever should have been talked about. And what's so fucked up about this whole thing, and this is what's true, what's so fucked up about everything that happened, is that it was so messy and so minute. It was so high school, but it's being blown out of proportion, so, and there is no way to put the genie back in the bottle. I know I'm talking in riddles right now because I have to. Remember when I said things have to reveal themselves, and you got to take your hands off of things to allow it to reveal itself? That's exactly what I'm doing today. So no matter what is said, whatever lies told by Too Strong on her platform, I still have to take my paws off of it and let her reveal herself. Will I do certain commentary about Too Strong? Hell, fuck yes. That bitch is on my roster. Chicken and pasta, bitch. You hear me? But as far as the Anaya and Rashid stuff, I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it because I know what the bitch is doing. I know what Too Strong for Most is doing. I know what Amanda Sunshine, aka Jade Love, is doing. Okay? And that's because I know the bitch and I know what she's done behind the scenes. And I've been privy, although I wasn't a part, I have been privy to some of the things that she said and some of the orchestrations that she has made against me and others. So I am going to digress with that aspect of it. We're going to talk about what CMA had to say. I'm going to play a little bit of CMA's live. Yeah, I am, Samantha. I'm letting them go, except for the things that I need to address. So we got a special live stream tomorrow. Um, I have a special guest that's going to hit my panel tomorrow, and that's going to be a wonderful live stream. A live stream that's focused on healing. I want y'all to support Bam and her content. Her content is moving towards her healing process because the fact of the matter is, like, a lot of us, I know Truth is moving towards healing, and Latanya and Brandy and everybody is moving towards, from what I understand, Triple, everybody is moving towards, something more positive. Hold on. Everybody is moving towards something more positive in their content. CMA. CMA did a live and he was very upset. And I'm gonna play it, y'all. It's a little triggering. So he was upset. Triple was upset, but Triple calmed down. I think this is to Anaya. Y'all, I am not going. This is to Anaya. I wish I could talk to you one on one. I wish I could have a conversation with you and get a better understanding, just like I did the other ladies. That opportunity wasn't afforded to me, but if ever it is, I would jump at the chance to get a better understanding from you as to where or what I have ever done to you. Um, Outside of what happened back when you were with State Gang and the Sippers, I would like to get a better understanding as to what, really happened. I've heard, what it's supposed to be and all of this stuff, but I would just like to have a conversation like I did with everybody else, because I know that understanding changes things, you know? And if you can get an understanding from somebody, it provides clarification. You know what I'm saying? Hey, April, a lot of the things that are being said about yeah, I know I keep on stopping because I don't want to say too much. A lot of the things that are being said are being, is speculation and rumor. And people say, I know. But you never, ever know what's really going on in somebody's life, You never know. And you never know what people are going through for real. But the reality of it is that's not everybody's business. Okay? Where's Anaya? I don't see her in the chat. Okay. Hey, Anaya, could we please have a conversation after this live? Because I would really like to talk to you. If you have time, I know y'all on vacation, but if you don't, when y'all come off of y'all vacation, can we please have, and I want it to be private. It's not for YouTube, it's not for views, it's not for clicks, it's for understanding. Because what I did was I listened to CMA and he was right. CMA was right. I care about you and she's relationship, and I should have never platformed y'all during that time. CMA is right. And I want you and she to know that. And I'm not one of those people that's working against y'all. I want y'all to know that for me, and she knows this. For me, it's not about it's not about any drama. It's about y'all real life. And I saw the things that they did to y'all. I saw the things that they did to you and your marriage. Well, then we need to get an understanding then, Anaya. We got to have I don't want to do it publicly, and I want to straighten it out. So if we can do this privately, I just want to get a better understanding, because I need to know, so I'm getting these understandings with a lot of people. So when CMA said that I shouldn't have platformed you and Rashid during y'all time of stress, I looked at it, I look back at it, and he's right. He's right, I shouldn't have. And I gave people more to talk about. You know what I'm saying, on my platform. And I take full responsibility for that and yada, yada, yada. And I know you, CMA, I know you made it about the you and Boy Stop Capping situation. To me, that's something totally different. What you and Boy Stop Capping had going on, it was, to me, it's YouTube. It's YouTube. It didn't have nothing to do with me. I didn't have any dog in the fight. I have never talked to either one of y'all privately or behind the scenes. That's not the case with Rashid. So I I feel, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel a certain okay, Anaya, we'll talk after this live then. You want me to drop the link for you for a minute though? But I can. But we can talk after the live too. No, it's not about me. And I know you. I don't want to bring too strong into this part of it, because this right here has to do with other things. So once I get off of here, we'll talk. Hey, Rudy. Once I get on, hey, private and personal. Yeah, it leads to understanding. And that's the thing that I want to do. I don't want to give them any more. I don't want them to be able to make this their content. Okay, we can talk. Okay, good. So that's what I want you to know. We gonna talk after this, because I want to get a better understanding with everybody. Everybody, like I said, the live tomorrow, that we're going to have. It's about letting go. It's about clearing some stuff up. And it's about freeing yourself and freeing everybody, being free from all of this mess. And we're going to see we're all going to be able to see that the orchestrations that have been happening here lately are just that. It's orchestrated. A lot of things are orchestrated to cause people to have problems with one another behind the scenes that will manifest themselves publicly. And we're going to gain knowledge about where those orchestrations are coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact of the matter is, a lot of this stuff is BS, right? So let's talk about it. I'm glad. Yes, yeah, could y'all hit the thumbs up? Hit the thumbs up. I know people want to I know people want to see the rah-rah and stuff, and they want to let me just say this. I ain't never going to be a part of being in between nobody's freaking marriage. I am never going to be a part of any content that supports laughing and kikiing and ha-haing when it comes to somebody's actual union. I'm never going to be a part of being an orchestrator of division amongst this couple and their children. I'm never going to ever support any content like that. To me, this is not a game. It's not a laughing matter. It's not something that any of us should take lightly. And the thing about it is, all of this stuff has a juju, it has a karma that will manifest itself in your real life. And that's what everybody needs to understand. Now, if that's not your position in life, then you move the way that you want to move. And I have to admit that when I saw Anaya hit that link, and when I heard the things that Money Boy Trey, bitch boy, was saying, it just kind of took me back in time, and all of those events, all of those things that he had done just came crashing back. You know, all of the things that the clown has done to Anaya and Rashid, and all of the things that Truth Hurts has done with the disgusting things that they came out here and said and exposed. And that all of that stuff happened privately, and it didn't have to be a part of anything on these YouTube streets. And it's certain people that are okay with bringing private stuff to a public arena just to hurt people. I'm not one of those people. So it doesn't bring pleasure to me to expose our text messages with me and Too Strong or our group chats or anything like that. But I understand people's needs to want to defend themselves and want to show the truth. But Moneyboy Trey didn't have no desire to defend himself. The only thing that he wanted to do, the only thing that people like him and others, you know, because it was many actors in that, is that they want to hurt. They want to destroy. They want to drive a wedge. You understand what I'm saying? And when people are in weak and vulnerable, or vulnerable, I'm not going to say weak, because some people, you know, they'll take that as an insult. When people are in vulnerable positions, they will take advantage of that. So my position the other day wasn't to take advantage of Rashid. It was to give Rashid a platform in order to speak how he was feeling. That's what it was. It wasn't to manipulate anybody. I didn't ask Rashid to come to my chat, just like nobody asked Anaya to go to the other chat. And everybody is an adult. And I'm just not one of those people that believe that you can blame things on intoxication. I think a lot of times intoxication releases your inhibitions. That's what I believe. So that's just my position, you know? So, yeah. That stuff was that his live, that live to me, and the role that he played in that live was designed to be an antagonist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna move on from that. I'm gonna move on from that. Let me start playing a little bit of CMA, and then I'm gonna play Jasmine because Jasmine she said something powerful. But I think Anaya and Rashid, they said maybe I just start with them and just I just think that you can't, like what happened after that live stream. It was so disgusting. I don't know how they get away with the shit that they get away with, but it is what it is. This live is going to be all over the place today. It's going to be all over the place today. I didn't do anything. I don't think I did anything wrong either, but I do understand his perspective and others' perspective when they say, I shouldn't have allowed Anaya and Rashid to have that display on my platform. I should have kicked him. And I know that CMA is speaking from his own personal feelings too, from being kicked when he and Boy Stop Capping went at it. First of all, I didn't even know what the hell that they were arguing about. So it was I didn't wasn't watching the chat, so I didn't know what boy. Let me explain that too. CMA. CMA. I was not watching my chat. I didn't know what Boy Stop Capping had said to you. I didn't know what you had said to Boy Stop Capping, to be honest, because it was a lot of talking. And I'm going to tell you the honest God truth. I stepped away from my computer for a few seconds, right? It was a lot of talking. From what I understood, Boy Stop Capping hopped up on the panel because of something you said to him while you were up here. And that part I did not hear. Boy Stop Capping did come back from what I see in the comments and apologize for it later. But he hopped up there and y'all immediately started to argue. I didn't know what the hell it was about. So I kicked the both of y'all because the both of y'all have platforms and you got have been going back and forth, you know, um for a while, I guess. I don't know. To be honest. To be honest, even though I did a lot of commentary on Philly Phil and you, CMA, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know the true origin of you and the Boy Stop Capping beef. I didn't even go back that far because I've never done commentary on you and Boy Stop Capping. I don't know the history. And to be honest, I don't watch the content on no shade or anything like that, but unless I'm doing commentary on you, I'm not watching that much, I might click in and hit the thumbs up and stuff like that and keep it moving. I meant no disrespect to you or Boy Stop Capping. None. I was only trying to keep myself out of another debacle. So I kicked the both of you. That's it and that's all. It wasn't meant to be disrespectful. It wasn't meant to be shady. And that's it and that's all. Yeah. At this point, people. Yeah, I think that people I don't take what CMA said as a reason to I don't think that CMA is looking for a reason to come for me. I think he felt a way about me kicking him and Boy Stop Capping off of my panel. I think that he feels a way about that. And I can't argue with him on that note. That's the way he feels. And he has a right to his feelings. And that's my explanation for, what I did. And I understand and agree with a lot of what he was saying, you know, not all, but we don't ever agree with everything that each other is saying. I understand and respect and agree with a lot of the stuff that Triple was saying and Jasmine and other people, you know, that have talked about this content. But for I even listened to a little bit of what MP said in her live and she was saying some things. So I listened to a few people. Didn't listen to the people that I knew would trigger me yesterday because I didn't want to go live again. And I knew I would if I heard them. So anyway, um, hey CMA. So I will you kick two content creators. Yeah, you like them both. However, they were both. Yeah, they both have platforms. And that's the thing. I think that when you, like, I don't want to bring my arguments with other people to other people's platforms. That's just the way that I am. Now, I didn't, and I kicked it because I didn't want to be a part of it. That's not my fight. I don't know nothing about it. I've had conversations with Rashid via email and stuff behind the scenes and stuff. So I kind of had an idea about the content. I kind of had an idea about what was going on. I was clueless when it came to Boys Stop Capping and CMA, like 100% clueless. So, it was a no. It was a no. But I will drop the link for you, CMA, if you want to come up and say something briefly, because I do want to get on to the commentary. But I will drop the link. If you click it, you click it. If you don't, I will because you know I heard that the other panels, I'm gonna say this. I heard that the other, yeah, he is funny. He is funny. Triple is funny as hell. Like, it's so many people that are good, caring content creators out here that actually, like, I don't know if Anaya and Rashid even realize or recognize, like, you guys have won so many people's hearts in spite of everything that has gone on, in spite of the past, in spite of the mess that we've all gone through, in spite of the arguments. You know what I'm saying? In spite of the beef and the doxing and all of that stuff. You guys have won like special places in certain people's hearts on this app. People see your struggle and they see your life. Like they see Rashid cooking for the family and the kids and and y'all having a loving relationship. And a lot of people believe in, in spite of what is being said to contradict what you guys have. In spite of that, a lot of people want to see you guys win, you know? And I'm one of those people. I want to see the both of you win. I really do. Those are the facts. Hey, Joy. Those are the facts. Hey, Twyla. Hey, June. I didn't see y'all come in. I'm just looking the other way. So, with that being said, I actually think they may keep some. Yeah. Yeah, y'all hit the thumbs up. We got 66 thumbs up and 148 people in here. Please hit the thumbs up. And did I say hi to you, KT? I don't know. But let's keep on. Let's keep this going. We're getting ready to listen to a little bit of CMA. I'm not going to go too in depth with it. I'm just going to address the part that he said about me a little bit before that. And then we're going to listen to Jasmine, like I said. This live isn't going to be. So for those of you who are here for the rah-rah, the cussing, me cussing Too Strong Out, I have not listened to any of her commentary or her content. But when I do, when I want to pull out the lies about Too Strong and stuff like that, I'm going to go through her content. I'm going to go through her, and I'm going to listen to the live that she did, because I heard that Truth Hurts played the live that she did to Anaya and Rashid after. Now, I'm not trying to come. Let me make this clear. I'm not trying to come between no relationship or no relationship that Anaya and Rashid have with Too Strong. So I'm going to stay away from things like that if I think that it might be that way. But I know some things. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not going to negate the fact that I know some things. I know that Too Strong is a fucking snake. I know that she's a fucking liar. I know that she's a fucking Decepticon, and I'm not going to stop saying that about her. And I know the truth is going to come out about her. And I know she's going to show her ugly ass horns to everybody on these fucking YouTube streets. And I want everybody to pay attention to the way that she's moving and to what she's doing. And I don't care what anybody says. Married women sitting on a platform, kikiing and ha-ha and laughing when that dusty ass nigga is dropping them goddamn balls and shit in the goddamn chat. It was evil. I don't care what anybody says. You motherfuckers are evil. You could come back. You could try to clean it up, because I heard some people say, oh, they sitting over there trying to explain what they did and yada, yada, yada. There is no explanation for me. So stop. If you're trying to explain to me or the people that support me, you can keep your explanations. Just keep dragging me. Just keep trying to make everything my fucking fault. But just like y'all entitled to panel up 10, 12, 15, 20, I don't care how much you pile up. You are entitled to your opinion as a group. I am entitled to my opinion as an individual. Do you understand? It is what the fuck it is. They mad because they can't silence me. And that's the truth, Shay. They pay so much attention to my chat. They are so focused on what the people over here are saying. They are so, and what they're trying to do is drive y'all away. They coming for my moderators, lying, talking about Spencer is a troll, trolling somebody in the J4K sector. Years ago, Love and Gossip tried to blame Spencer for being trolls and being in my family. People are saying Spencer is me in a pink dress, and I done took somebody's picture and used it. Y'all know y'all say I'm a big back bitch. I'm definitely not Spencer. I don't even know why, because Too Strong knows that I'm not Spencer. Too Strong has had conversations, has heard Spencer's voice, And this bitch is out here, sitting up in here running with narratives. Oh, she's a family member and that's UP and all of that stuff. That's why I don't even understand this shit. I don't understand this weird shit that y'all try to make up all of these weird false narratives in these scenarios. Leave my chat alone, you fucking stalkers. Coming after people that aren't even doing anything to y'all. Y'all know how weird that bitch is over there about trolls and stuff. Y'all just want people to come after people in my chat. Leave my supporters alone. You fucking weirdos. Damn. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't went nowhere in damn near 5 years. Stop trying to make it happen. The only one that's going somewhere is the people that was supposed to be over there with you in the first fucking place. That's Too Strong. And people like that. Damn, people who move like you. Because Too Strong moved like y'all behind the scenes and wanted to move like that publicly. She belongs with y'all. And y'all gonna see it. Ultimately, you're going to see that Too Strong is like more like a female money boy Trey. Y'all gonna see it. Trust and believe. Ain't no church lady in that woman. And y'all are going to see it. I'm telling you. You're gonna see it. You can call me the devil all you want, but she gonna prove to you who she is. Flat out. That's right. And Spencer gonna always have mine. Y'all not gonna change that. Shoot, y'all done tried to dox her. Y'all done tried to, and that's not the only one. Y'all done tried to drag all of my moderators. Then dox my moderators, put their personal information out here, put their faces up on y'all, then drug them. Love and gossip and truth hurts. Y'all done drug my moderator. For years, y'all was doing that. Stop it. Leave people alone. These people aren't doing anything to y'all. It's something sick about every single one of y'all. I don't come after y'all supporters. I only do commentary on, I don't even do commentary on everybody that does commentary on me. How would you like it if I start doxing your moderators? I know who half of them are. Leave my moderators alone and I'll leave yours alone. I know who Candy is. I know who I Slay is. I know where they are. Paula gave me all of that information. All I got to do is go back in my information. Leave my supporters alone. I know where Jizzle is. I know where all of y'all motherfuckers are. Leave people alone. Damn. See, they do that to my people because they know I'm not going to do that to theirs. And see, I take respect on it, even though we entered into a truce, right? It wasn't even, it's like a ceasefire or whatever. Moneyboy Trey said what they entered into the other day wasn't a truce. It was more like a ceasefire. It's like they're actively trying to erase everything that they said that they were doing with this alleged peace panel because they still want to come for me. Just come for me. Leave everybody else out of it. Because that seems to be what y'all love to do, is attack me, find reasons to attack me. Leave my moderators and my support alone. Damn. They just can't leave us alone. Damn, they so fucking obsessed. They sitting up in there and they're making my chat their fucking commentary. This is what I was told through the text messages, that they was for hours sitting up focused on what the fucking chat was saying. So it's like, okay, we can't get UP to shut up. We're going to focus on her chat. We're going to start. Now we got to move the needle. We got to start focusing on what her chat is saying. Y'all are fucking obsessed over there. Damn. Damn. Girl. KT trolling the hell out of J4K. KT want all of the smoke. KT better leave them people alone. I hear they some prolific doxers. They got goddamn groups, honey. From what I say, they got damn groups behind the scene that'll dox you in goddamn groups and all of that shit. And they talking about us over here. They got all that shit going on. Shit, Moneyboy Trey and Truth Hurts and them do too. Everybody sitting up pointing the finger at everybody else and everybody doing the same damn thing behind scenes and in front. This shit is crazy. So here we go. Let's get into it. Y'all, what they put CMA through? Oh, Lord, I'm not doing that right now. Hold on. Okay. Let me get past something. Okay, hold on.
Because you said, when they were on your panel, you said, oh, please, annihilate Not looking good, and I'm disappointed. I love you, girl, but I'm just a motherfucking pointed. The fuck you sit on that panel, and this motherfucker disrespect your husband once again, and you don't say nothing, but then you jump on UP's panel, and UP, I'm a little disappointed.
Now let me say this about panels. When I tell you, when Anaya said that she didn't hear what Money Boy Trey was saying, what Bitch Boy was saying, I 1000% believe her. Because I have been on panels and it's been so much laughing and talking and giggling and people talking over each other and stuff. And that was the situation with that panel. It was a lot of noise on that panel, a lot of laughter, a lot of over talking and stuff. So I 100% believe what Anaya, 1000% believe what Anaya said, is that she didn't hear what that nigga was saying, and she was focused on other things, because I've been in that position myself. And you have to go back and actually listen to what somebody is saying after you get off of the panel. So for people who haven't ever been on panels before, if you think it's confusing listening to it in the audience, it's way more confusing. And to anybody who's been on a panel, could you please put in the chat yes or no you agree? If you have ever been on a panel and it's been a bunch of people talking over each other, you can't understand what the hell is being said until it's one person talking. It's the most difficult thing to understand when you are on that link, when it's 1,000 people talking. So I believe Anaya when she said she didn't hear what Bitch Boy was saying or what others were saying until she got off and she was able to hear the live stream for herself. So I do believe that.
Because you said, you when they were on your panel, you said, "Oh, please, Anaya and Receive, don't do this on here." But you continue to let it go. Now, when me and Boy stopped capping, when
I continue to let it go because both of them said no, that they wanted to talk about it publicly. So I respected what Anaya and Rashid wanted. And those are facts. I respected what Anaya and Rashid wanted, and I knew some of the history. You know what I'm saying, CMA?
cuss that big bitch out, you ended that live like a motherfucker, you Pete. You my girl, but you ended that because you did not want me and that big fat titty lesbian motherfucker Boy Stop Capping to come on. Because as soon as I started cussing, you ended that live. You could have ended that live
No.
last night.
Soon as both of you started cursing, y'all was both going at it. I didn't understand, because we couldn't even understand what either one of y'all were saying either. It was just a cuss fest. So I just dropped the both of you. That's all. And the other thing is this. Nothing.
And we would not have heard Rashid or Anaya. I don't know what your and you said whatever so sad what you heard. You the same way you dropped that live when me and Boy Stop Capping went at it, because you didn't want to see me lay Boy Stop Capping bitch ass out. Because you know I was about to get into that motherfucking ass.
I didn't know anything about it, CMA. Like, for real. I am not lying to you, CMA. I think that you think that I know more about the situation. I don't know a lot about you, what you and Boy Stop Capping got going on. I honestly don't. I'm gonna be 1,000. I honestly don't know a lot about what y'all got going on. I don't.
You ended that live so quick, I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't end the
I think
live.
that would have been a moment that you should have decided to end that live too when they were going at it instead of letting it go. Come on, let's just keep it real. I would have ended that live. I wouldn't even let them go at it. Not on my panel. I can't tell nobody else what to do on there. I'm just saying me. Come on, somebody.
CMA, that's not fair now, because somebody done sent me a clip of you didn't let people go at it on your panel. But I think that you're talking about it because it's Anaya and Rashid. and it was their marriage and people respect their marriage. But my thing is this: once once bitch boy said all of the things that he said on that other panel and Anaya was up there, the damage was already done. The damage was done on the first panel. You know what I'm saying? And the hitting of the link and all of that stuff, the damage was already done. In my view of things, like, yeah, it shouldn't have gone on, it shouldn't have happened any further, but it did. I apologize for that, and we moving on from it. Hey, that was so funny. CMA. Here we go.
I hear too. I was listening to Triple Head Goddess. Oh, it's a damn shame. All of this shit that they doing, and people can kill themselves and they can come up. Come on, this ain't no motherfucking different than everything people. I ain't shocked. I'm not motherfucking shocked. I knew once that girl went on there and got up there, they was gonna say some shit. Just something else to put in their motherfucking chamber so they can shoot back at her. Now they drunk. All of that. What do we expect? First of all, when you on here, Rasheed said something good last night. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna just walk away. But see, he shouldn't even have to say Anaya can be over there if she wants to. Mine wouldn't be over there. Fuck that. Bring the
Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all can go and watch oh Lord, I don't want you to think I'm disrespecting by stopping it there. But CMA doesn't have he's got I hit the thumbs up too on this live, CMA, because this was a very good live. But I do want people to watch it on your channel. Um I'm gonna share it out on my y'all can't see my community wall, but I'm going to share it out on my community wall with my moderators. Will my moderators please drop the link to CMA's channel in the chat? The live that I kicked you and Boy Stop Capping down from CMA, just in case you don't know. After I kicked both of you guys down, I asked my moderators to drop y'all links. I asked everybody to go and subscribe to y'all channels. I asked everybody to listen to your rebuttal so maybe you might have been far too angry to maybe even listen to the rest of my live stream. But once I kicked y'all down, I asked my moderators to drop your link and to drop Boy Stop Capping's link. So just in case y'all had your own personal rebuttals to one another on your own platforms, I wanted people to go and subscribe to both of your channels. So I didn't deny support for you or Boy Stop Capping. I just removed myself personally from the situation between you and Boy Stop Capping. And when I have this conversation with Anaya, whenever I have this conversation with Anaya, I'm removing myself personally from everything that's going on with Anaya and Rashid because it's not my business. None of it is my business. That's y'all business. That's y'all fight. It don't have nothing to do with me. Zero. So yeah, so would y'all please drop CMA's link in the chat? Um and people can go and watch. It's Anaya, girl, you must master the gift of goodbye. And I agree. Um the fact of the matter is, I believe forgiveness can be given. You can't tell people how to move. You can't tell people who to love, and you can't tell people who to respect or who to deal with or anything like that. But when it comes to your real life family, YouTube shouldn't be first. It should never be first. Is YouTube and social media and the way people think about you on this app shouldn't be the first thing that you're thinking about. Your relationship and your husband, Your family should be the first thing. And we all see that, Bitch Boy and Truth Hurts and them, they don't care about that. And the fact that even after that live stream that was done, that was conducted, even after the fact that why would, if the plan wasn't destruction or driving a deeper wedge, why were there so many more lives done after that to try to drive a wedge? If that wasn't what it was about, why was Truth Hurts live about taking more digs at Anaya and Rashid and trying to say, this person is working against you, and this person is trolling you, and it's so fucking weird that y'all will do these things and try to paint like it's not about, division, when we can clearly see that it's all about division. It's about dividing Anaya and Rashid from their true support system, because people like Triple, hey Nunu, people like Triple, hey Joyce, people like Triple and CMA and myself and others, and they actually support Jasmine. They actually support Anaya and Rashid's union. You understand me? Their union, their family. Don't want to see it ripped apart. Don't want to call them, alcoholics or drunks. Don't want to, spread the rumors of the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? We just don't want to be a part of that. Y'all do y'all commentary, but don't sit and try to say it's not about division. It is about division. It's about separation. It's about driving away. That's the only reason that y'all do lives about people like Q and focus on, she not wearing her wedding ring, or, why is she back in America? That's the whole reason y'all did so much commentary. You try to drive wedges between. That's the whole reason you trying to do commentary on my daughter and bringing my daughter's content to YouTube, is because you trying to drive a division between a mother and a daughter. And you could never. You could never. It's impossible in my family, but it's a possibility. I don't think it's a possibility in Anaya and Rashid's union either. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it's a possibility. But that's y'all patterns. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. That's the whole reason when Too Strong came out here, tell her who hit the link, telling you trying to drive a wedge between my family. That's the whole reason you trying to talk about my daughters and trying to bring my daughter's information out here. You can never do that. You can never drive a wedge between me and my real life family. It's never going to happen. And that's the weird shit that y'all do. Like, I would never come out here and talk about the things that I know about Too Strong and her family ever. I would never use that as a weapon against anybody. Anybody. You shouldn't to come out here and try to weaponize somebody's family. Now with the Cheryl Grabowski thing, we're gonna get into that when I get back into my commentary about Cheryl Grabowski, because I do have to get back into some commentary about Cheryl Grabowski and Dead Girl. That is my path. But I'm gonna clear some shit up because it's been some lies told. I wasn't the one that brought Cheryl Grabowski's life to YouTube. Cheryl Grabowski brought her life to YouTube. Cheryl Grabowski wanted people to talk about her life and her family. Cheryl Grabowski and her family brought their lives to YouTube. Philly Phil didn't do that to herself. I didn't do that to myself. You know what I'm saying? So there are certain things that you have to understand that are different to me in certain ways. And you might see it in the same way. Y'all might look at it as, it's the same thing. And that's your right to do it. But when you know the behind the scenes, you can feel a different way about it. And I feel a different way about it. Let me play Jasmine now. Hold on one second. Let me pull up Jasmine's video to Anaya and Rashid.
Hey guys, so I'm going to get straight to the point in this video, and I will hope, Anaya, you don't get upset with me at all, or she. I have not watched the entire lives that took place last night, but I did wake up to a message, telling me, hey, Anaya hit the panel of individuals who have caused some great turmoil in your marriage with your husband. And I'm just not understanding why. And it was said because of peace. You want to have peace. The only person you need to be worried about having peace with is God, first of all, because that's who gives us peace in the first place, God. And your husband. This red app can be devilish. We know it already. People say the devil's playground. Why be over with individuals who mean you and your marriage no good? I'm not saying everybody, but you know the people I'm talking about, especially because of the inappropriate conversations that was occurring with you and another content creator that caused a heavy amount of stress in your marriage. I hope you don't get mad at me, but please reflect upon what you did yesterday. Please. The only person that matters in this situation is God and your marriage. Your marriage. That's not fair what you did to me. I don't want to sound harsh because I'm going to support you no matter what on this app, you and she. I am. You might get upset by this video, but I just have to say that because it kind of made me really upset when I started listening. I'm seeing you on, and I'm just like thinking like, but what about your husband? What about she? What about his feelings? What about his hurt that has happened over things that you have caused in your own marriage? Please, y'all, don't let this app get that much control of you all. That go for anybody, that go for myself, where we start not thinking rationally and appropriately and mixing up our priorities. All right, y'all, on that note, subscribe to Jasmine's Way. Peace.
Now, that was a short video from Jasmine's Way. Now, I have to say, I agree with that 1,000%. Don't allow this app or any other outside application to negatively influence you when it comes to your real life. And don't allow any of these people to become more important to you than your real life. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. And I look at people and they're on these applications and they're saying that they're these type of people in real life, but the way that they perform on these apps is totally contradictory to what they're saying. I know for a fact that at least one of these people, after these last 4 years of dealing with one of them, is the very same person behind the scenes. I wanted them to be the person that they profess to be with the whole godly thing, but they're the very same person behind the scenes that they are on this app. Mean, vicious, conniving, snaking, doxing, stalking, and harassing. That's who they are. But they come on here and they try to say, I'm this churchly, godly person. So when you know somebody to be one way in real life, and on an app, but they come out here with this fake persona like they are a different way in real life when you know for a fact that that's not the way that they are. And then they try to paint you in a light that you are not and they can't prove it. You understand? They try to make you crazy, say that you in a psychiatric ward, you're a white person, you beat on your grandkids or some weird shit like that. People are going to sell you a dream, right? They're going to sell you a lie. And everybody's selling these lies right here on YouTube. Not everybody. Not everybody. Because a lot of people show you their lives. But I keep on saying, and I mean this, not everybody owes you every aspect of who they are. They just don't. Now, let me go to Triple, because Triple did an amazing live stream. I'm not going to go to the first one. I'm going to go to the last one that she did, and we're going to play a little bit of that because it was good.
Okay.
Please put Jasmine's Ways link in the chat, moderators. Did y'all put CMA's link in? If y'all could please put Jasmine's Ways link in the chat so people can go and subscribe to Jasmine's Way. I shared all of these. I'll share again once the live is over. All of the links again to every live stream that I'm reacting to a little bit today. Like I said, this is not going to be a long live, and this is going to be my finale. I want y'all to all be present for my live stream tomorrow, because this live stream tomorrow with my special guest, I think is going to um, shock a lot of people, um, because I think it's gonna confirm that it's a lot of people out here ready to let this shit go. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned for tomorrow's live stream, okay? So let me play triple.
Come on in. We got 24 people in here. Come on in.
Y'all
Come on in, y'all.
Jasmine's Ways link.
Listen, let's all just
And
come.
could y'all please drop Triple Headed Goddess's link in to her channel too? Please go and subscribe to Triple Headed Goddess also and support her channel. Cause she really poured her heart out on this. Triple Headed Goddess, she actually made me cry when I was listening to her passion when she was talking to Anaya. And I think it's because, and I think, do y'all remember? And I hate to bring Philly Phil, because Philly Phil been silent since since Dallas, since the Cowboys lost to Detroit. Philly Phil, you know, I got to rub it in a little bit because you was a little cocky, girl. You was a little cocky, and you know I'm not even into football. But Philly Phil was like, let's go. But she's been silent. But Philly Phil did say, she said, if Dallas loses to Detroit, I'm getting off of YouTube for a whole month. And I guess she meant that shit, because she ain't been nowhere near these YouTube streets since Detroit kicked the Dallas Cowboys asses. They just won by, it's since Detroit won. So anywho, I had to rub that in. But do y'all remember when Philly Phil just wanted to be free from all of this? Do y'all remember when Philly Phil hit Bitch Boy's platform and she just wanted to be free? It's a little bit different, because what Anaya did was hit Too Strong's platform, right? She hit Too Strong's link, and she and Too Strong are good. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. In spite of everything that has happened, she and Too Strong are in a good place. She considers Too Strong a friend, a ally. She's a so they don't have any issues. But a lot of people looked at it, because a lot of people know how possessive and territorial, and how Bitch Boy claims dominion over anything that he touches. And we know that once Bitch Boy enters the scene, that it's not your channel anymore, it's his. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to claim dominion, tell you what to do. And we already know that that's pretty much how it was going to go. But when Philly Phil hit Bitch Boy's link, do y'all remember how the YouTube streets just blew up? Oh my God. Philly Phil hit, and y'all remember I hit Loca's link, and we had this, it was a whole panel about, oh my God, Philly Phil hit Bitch Boy's link. And then everybody sort of kind of turned against Philly Phil again. And I was the one reaching out to her behind the scenes, telling her that I wasn't gonna like turn on her, turn my back on her. I told her that I understood why she felt, although I didn't think it was going to work. And I was honest with Philly Phil. And I hope she doesn't mind me. And Philly Phil, if you're listening, you can let me know if you mind, if you have a problem with me talking about this, because I wanted to say that when it happened, I reached out to her because I saw the direction that everything was going. And I told her I wasn't going to, because I knew things were going to fall apart. We all knew it. We all knew that the moment that Bitch Boy saw opportunity to drag Philly Phil again, he was going to take it. Or if he couldn't find an opportunity, he was going to create one. And that's exactly what he did. He turned around and he created a reason to continue to attack Philly Phil, even after she went on his panel and apologized for things that she wasn't responsible for. Um, and a lot of people looked at that as Philly Phil being weak. So I want Anaya to listen to this part. I didn't think that you were weak by hitting that panel. I didn't think that it was a sign of weakness at all. I felt like if you really wanted to get your piece, you could have got it on your own. That's what I was thinking. You didn't need to involve Raina or the panel. I don't think that seeking peace is a weak thing. I don't think that you bent the knee for anybody or anything like that. So don't think that if any of my commentary that you heard, if you thinking that the bending the knee thing or anything was about you, all of that's about Too Strong. All of that's about Too Strong. None of that was about you. You know what I'm saying? I view Too Strong as a weak, bending the knee as bitch. You know, that's how I see her. But I don't think that you bent the knee, nor did I think that Philly Phil bent the knee. I think that Philly Phil wanted peace. I knew Money Boy Trey wasn't going to give it to her, though. And he created a reason to attack her. He created one. Just like they created a reason to continue to do commentary on you, Anaya, you and she. And they're going to continue to do that because destruction of your relationship and your marriage is what a lot of these content creators want. They want to see it destroyed. And I think it's because they hold so much hatred in their hearts to the point where they can't let go. These people actually, like, I know these people actually harbor hatred, like true hatred for people that they've never met in life. Let's get into what Triple has to say.
Now, first off, I want to say this right here, okay?
Yeah,
Because
Joyce.
what happened last night had a lot of people in a frenzy, and some of us missed the whole point of the whole situation because we were so caught up on the anniversary. We were so caught up on the history, and we were so caught up about how she made Rashid feel, and it was just all over the place, right? And it was so much negativity beyond behind it, and a lot was said
Yeah,
afterwards.
they did.
But I just want to break this down to actual reality about what really was going on. And some of y'all spoke on it, but I want to put my perspective on it. The main focus about what happened yesterday was my good sis Anaya. She want peace with the females that she already made friends with, that's over there in State Gang in Sippaville, whatever they call themselves. She wanted to make peace with them. She tired of arguing with them. She expressed that she still loved one of them and that they cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was her whole purpose, regardless of whatever I said earlier and whatever anybody else saying what she shouldn't did, how she should have did it, and when she should have did it. At that moment, she felt like she wanted to talk to them women. She wanted to just be in peace mode, and that's what she did, right? Hey, Denise. But I just want to tell you this, Anaya. You can be in peace with them women, and you could be with peace in yourself. But you just can't do it on YouTube because they are attached to Money Boy. And anytime you hit any of their panels to try to be in peace with them, or try to just want to have a conversation with them, he's going to come. Okay? This is this guy MO. This is what he do for content. This is how he troll. This is what he own.
Let me say this. I know from behind the scenes and things that have happened to my family, to Q, her family, Anaya, Rashid, Philly Phil. For Bitch Boy, this ain't about content. That motherfucker is pure evil. He doesn't stop at YouTube content. He follows your family in real life. He becomes obsessed with your children, with your mother, with your father, with where you live, with where you shop, with your marriage, with your whole fucking life. This nigga is a psychopath. And I'm not lying to y'all. And listen, I know y'all saying, come on, UP, you keep on saying, when things come out, when y'all read, I'm not even going to go into that. This Negro will, I guarantee you, the way that he stalks and harasses people behind the scenes, it's more than content. You understand me? It's more than content for him. It's about destruction. It's evil. I am not lying to y'all. And if I could show y'all some things, if I could show you some things, I would. The disgusting things that he does to people, their family, and behind the scenes, the way that he trolls people, it's not trolling. It's literal harassment. He intends to attempt to put fear into your heart, into your mind. He will reach out to your family members and say, "I'm watching you. I see you." He will send pornographic imagery of penises and stuff like that, and porn sites and stuff to women, like disgusting shit. I am telling you, I got receipts for it. I got text messages from people that he's done it to. I have everything on this nigga. Not everything, but things that he's done behind the scenes to multiple content creators. So the way that he stalks Anaya and Rashid behind the scenes, the way that he stalks my family behind the scenes is the same way he stalked Ewa Q, her family behind the scenes, though. The way that he went behind the scenes and got all of Cheryl's information and went after her sister. Y'all, he reached out to Cheryl's sister wanting to do an interview with her sister. This nigga will not stop at just YouTube. So hitting a link with him on it is only, I bet you any money, he started looking into where Anaya and Rashid were on vacation. But they announced it on their last video. He's trying to find out every fucking thing about them again. Just Anaya hitting that link ignited he is obsessed with Anaya and Rashid. I'm telling y'all, I don't think that it's the other way around, because he's obsessed with my family. Everything that they're doing, he's fucking obsessed with. This nigga is fucking weird, y'all. And I'm not lying. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. And he uses people to do his dirty work on YouTube, but behind the scenes, he is stalking your fucking family. That's no lie.
You're not able to have
So it's
peace
more than
with
YouTube content.
anybody from
Hey,
that
who
side
that?
unless you go through him. If you're not going to go through him, because they're not going to set him aside to be in peace with you. They're not going to do that. If anything, they're going to give you the boot.
And he has mind control over people. He has mind control over people to the point where they actually believe that what he's doing is okay until it happens to them. And see, this is why I think a lot of people had issue with Anaya hitting any link that he was just on, because it's his energy. It's his presence alone that lets you know it's something evil right there. And the way he put his face on the camera and all of the smiling, that's him letting you know that I am here. He is right back in it. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Listen, what I said about Truth Hurts, a lot of people was like, oh, UP, she lying. Oh, UP, she ain't telling. And then all of that shit came out about motherfucking Truth Hurts. The lies that they tell about me, now they try to blame it on all troll accounts. They can't find anything to make my supporters. I'm not talking about their supporters. Their supporters have already drank the Kool-Aid. It is no saving those people. And who wants to save a group of people whose brains are so fucking washed that they drink the Kool-Aid and believe that, oh, it's other people doxing, it's other people doing this, when they're sitting in the very chats watching and helping this nigga troll everybody's fucking family and dox everybody's fucking family. They are the ones that are doing this shit. You don't see no shit like what's happening on their platforms happening on anybody else's platform but Dead Girls. Don't nobody else do this shit to nobody. But everybody is so fucking brainwashed. Oh, it's UP doing all of this. It's UP stirring up arguments. It's UP. UP ain't in everybody's chat. That nigga is in everybody's chat and on everybody's fucking platform. How can I be controlling when I'm not the one that's moving these YouTube streets? It's that nigga. It's that nigga that's got all of these groups, all of these communities, all of these platforms working against a few certain people. It's him. So how can I be the orchestrator? I'm the one that just talks about it the most. And I don't want people to think that people say, "Oh, you weird." You weird because you don't follow along with that weird ass nigga and Truth Hurts and money and the clown. You weird because you don't believe what they say and you don't follow what they say when they doxing people's deceased loved ones and bringing people's personal family business to YouTube. Mm, mm, mm. And I think that's the issue that people have. Like, you hitting the link of the devil, the actual devil.
Friendship, they gonna kick that to the curb to have him around. We have already seen that. So it's absolutely
Yeah, because they
impossible for you to have
brainwashed.
any peace with anybody over there on their side.
When I heard Too Strong say, "Money Boy, you don't even do nothing no more. You not even you done stopped all of the stuff that you," I was like, this bitch is fucking brainwashed. And somebody told me in my, I ain't even gonna say who it was, but somebody told me yesterday, they said, yeah, UP, Too Strong said, what did they tell me? They said Too Strong said, yeah, now I know what y'all saying. It took me to get away from her to actually see who she is. Girl, I wasn't the one that doxed your whole fucking family. Too Strong has drank the fucking Kool-Aid too. How do you brainwash? These motherfuckers have Stockholm syndrome. They so motherfucking brainwashed. Too Strong's whole entire family was doxxed, stalked, and harassed by Moneyboy Trey, Truth Hurts, and Love and Gossip. Now that bitch over there with him, helping him. But she say, I'm the one that's in control of her brain. I'm the one that had her brain. I ain't done that shit to her. I ain't done none of the shit. Too Strong can't even tell you what I've done to her. She say I'm trolling her. She can't prove it. She say I'm the one putting all of this shit out here. She can't prove it because it never happened. The bitch will never ever be able to prove it because it never fucking happened. That's why the bitch over here so cocky. Because the bitch over there so flawed. You understand me? It never fucking happened. But she is sitting, she's so fucking brainwashed. She's sitting with the very motherfuckers that did all of that shit to her. Is that Stockholm syndrome or not? Y'all let me know in the chat. Is that brainwashed or not? When you are so fucking sick in the goddamn head that you are sitting with the very motherfuckers who have done all of that shit to you. I think that when people see people like, oh, I want to be forgiven by the very motherfuckers that drug your whole fucking life. Oh, I want to be good with you by the people that doxed your kids and talked about your marriage and tried to destroy everything in your real life. Baby, I don't want to drink that Kool-Aid. I'm sorry. I don't want to drink Kool-Aid laced with Mark Abington and Terry Herring and Debbie Hadnot and Christopher William Wignall and Amanda Sunshine. I don't want to do it. Sorry.
Unless you come to terms to having peace with him. It's just not going to happen. They not going to not let him up on the panel. They not going to say, oh, Money Boy, you can't come over here because Anaya here. They don't care about y'all friendship that much. They not about to diss him for you.
Right, Burnham.
They done showed you that plenty of times.
And it's hatred that she has for me. And you know where her hatred comes from? Her inability to get me to acquiesce. That's where her hatred for Vaughn comes from. That's what, not hatred for Vaughn's, because I don't think that she hates Vaughn's. But when you get to a point where you can't control the person's actions, you can't get them to move the way that you, and a person's, I finally, with that Tony stuff and all of that stuff that started to happen after that Bam stuff, my eyes were open. My eyes were open. And if that phone call is ever released from Vaughn, y'all gonna hear the truth. If things actually come out, because things are going to come out from behind the scenes, y'all are going to know the truth. Y'all gonna know the truth. And that's what she's so worried about. It's about trying to destroy somebody else's character and somebody else's position out here on YouTube, because none of them can destroy you in real life, or none of them can destroy the way people see you in real life. And that's the thing that I wanted to say to Anaya and Rashid and anybody like Philly Phil. Philly Phil is a pro at this. Philly Phil is like, this is all an illusion, bitch, because this is all YouTube. Like, the people in her real life love her. Her kids, her family, and all of that stuff. And it was Philly Phil, like I keep on saying, that got me to like actually focus on that way of dealing things, no matter. And we've had conversations too. We've talked about it candidly. She's told me Philly Phil to me, is one of the strongest people out here, and I can't lie about that, because she has gone through so much through this app, and they have like actually entered her real life. I couldn't even imagine being Anaya or Rashid, or being Philly Phil, or somebody like Sin City, where somebody from my real life has come to YouTube and partnered up with people, with strangers who are trying to destroy my life. I couldn't even imagine. Couldn't even imagine. Because my family want to come on here and swing for me. And I keep on telling them, no, no, no. My god sister want to come on here and drag the fuck out of Too Strong and put everything out. And I'm telling her, no, no, no. That's not the direction that we're going to take. That's not who we are. And I understand Philly Phil by not involving the people that actually love her in her real life. Because that's your treasure. That's your peace. That's your safe place. You don't ever sacrifice your safe place for demonic entities, strangers like Bitch Boy, Terry Herring, Mark Christopher Abington, Terry Herring. Damn, people saying I shouldn't say their names and stuff like that. Hell, they put my shit all on their channels. They put my kids' stuff on there. None of their children's stuff is on my channels. None of their kids' names, none of their children. They got my shit all on their channels. Even in the J4K sector, they sharing out shit about my babies. I don't share about nothing about their families. I don't come after none of their families, none of their children. They're attacking my family to try to silence me. The same way that they did Philly Phil, the same way that they're doing Anaya and Rashid. So I'm not alone in this. It's not when people say, oh, look at what they're doing to UP's daughters and all of that. They did it to all of our families. I'm not the only one. I am not the only one. So to see people who were victims of that side with them and actually team up with them, it is to see. Y'all got to understand. Y'all got to understand that kind of shit right there. It hits different. It hits different.
It's not going to happen. The only way you can be in peace with these females is off
Burnham,
YouTube. If y'all,
we are all resilient and we're going to stay resilient. We've been at this for years. You know, we have been at this for years. And I don't, a lot of times I try not to say Joy because every time that I say Joy's name, it seems like they do more commentary. They threaten to put images out here. They want to drag her kids. They want to drag her relationship. Don't forget Joy. Don't forget Joy. Don't forget Joy and everybody that supports her. Think about how not only did they don't only drag the person. Think about this. They don't only try to drag you, right? They try to destroy your support system. Think about when Joy was out here swinging, y'all. Think about when Joy was out here swinging, trying to fight for herself, trying to get her side of the story out here, just her side. They pulled in everybody against just her. And she had two other content creators that was trying to, show support for her. And they started attacking them just so they wouldn't speak up for Joy. They want you alone and by yourself. Divide and conquer. If they can get you by yourself and destroy your support system, they feel like they could destroy you, can destroy you. And that's impossible because Joy is still alive. Joy is still alive. And if you're not going to find somebody that believes and supports you and is able and willing to speak out for you publicly, at least you know that you're telling the truth about what you've gone through. At least you know. And I look at certain people and they talk about that they don't have any support and they don't realize that they have tons of support. They just don't know how to access it. They don't know how to utilize it. And I don't know if these people, and I'm not going to say any names, they don't know how to utilize it. But they come out here and say, oh, everybody's against me and I'm alone. But you see that there's people out here that really want to support them. That really want to support them. They just can't see it. They just can't see it. But I'm going to leave that one alone because that's going to manifest itself too in time. They are mad at Joy now for being a real friend to Anaya. They're mad at Joy for being a real friend to Anaya. This is what a lot of people aren't understanding. The timeline. And the timeline is important because Bitch Boy is trying to rewrite history, and so are all of them over there trying to rewrite history. Bitch Boy said himself, I don't know whose panel it was on. I don't know if it was on his live, but somebody somewhere, including me, has the clip. I'm just not willing to look for it. Bitch Boy said himself that Anaya and he didn't start having conversations in that way until after he and Joy, were done with one another. Really, Joy has no reason to be upset with Anaya. Joy has absolutely no reason to be upset with Anaya. I'm not going to go any further with that. There's no reason there. So they don't want Anaya to have anybody. They don't want Joy to have anybody. They want everybody arguing. That's what entertains them. And that's what I was telling the other people. Like, when you bring stuff from behind the scenes and you get to arguing, you become everybody else's entertainment. Everybody else's entertainment. So they enjoy feasting off of us right now.
Talk on the phone. Y'all text each other. Y'all be back friends. Yada, yada, yada. But on YouTube, you got to let that thought go. That thought is over with. It's dead. It's not going to happen. Long as this man on YouTube breathing and alive, and they attached to him, because they are. It is what it is. They get their support from over there. And for some reason, what he say goes when it come down to their channel and who over there and who on their panel. And, it's not even a respect thing. I feel like even if one of them wants to speak up and say out of respect, we got Naya over here. We don't want you up here on the panel. I never heard none of them say that over there. They not about to get ready and tell this guy that he can't be around while you around over there with them. Even if y'all do love each other and have peace. It's not going to happen. They're not going to do it. This is the reason why it was so much stuff being said about him and Truth in the background in the first place. Because they're not able to step up and tell them how they really feel. They're not able to step up and lead their own channels and be able to say, look, this is what we want to do on our channel. We want this person over here. We want to do shows and we want to have this separate from the support and what y'all doing over here. We gonna run this over here like this and y'all run that over there like that. And they both still can support each other. But nobody has said that. Nobody has stood up and said that. And I don't think it's gonna happen. To be honest with you.
It's not.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's definitely not.
They don't have that control. They don't want that control. Because if they want that control, they can take that control. But see, that's why it was all behind the scenes in the first place. It's all behind the scenes. You don't want to make peace with them, and every time you on a panel with them, having a good time with your good sis that you say you love, and you got love for them, they got love for you back, and every time he come around, you got to jump down off the panel. You got to go over here. You got to get away from him. Or if he ain't on the panel and they don't let him up, he in the chat cutting up because he trolling.
And that nigga is everywhere. Look at what he's doing to Looney. He done went into a whole nother motherfucking community to attack Looney and Chubbs. He done went on to Looney's Facebook and brought his mama to YouTube. When I tell y'all, this nigga is everywhere, just like the forces of evil. When people are what they are, it's going to manifest. Like, they keep on saying, oh, UP in every community. Prove it. Show it. Y'all been saying that shit for years. Show it. Show where I'm trolling in every motherfucking community. Show where every motherfucking community got problems with me. I got people in the mommy sector that fuck with me, rock with me the long way. I got 2 mod sticks in the mommy sector. I got 2 mod sticks in the beef sector, bitch. I got 2 mod sticks No, I don't have. I got supporters in the Mo 3 sector. Where in the fuck am I in every fucking sector causing up ruckus and beefing with motherfuckers? I don't even use my mod sticks in any of those sectors. I don't even comment in the chats. I hit the like button and support. That's all I do. Hit the like button and support. But I am not in other sectors bringing up mess. Bitch boy went into the beef sector and dropped my motherfucking name in the goddamn chat, and Too Strong sent it to me via another content creator. I got people looking out for me in motherfucking sectors. Do you hear me? I got people that got my motherfucking back. Bitch boy and them went into the beef sector and dropped my name, my motherfucking address, my kid's name in the motherfucking chats, and motherfuckers sent it to me. I have reached out to content creators. The content creator that bitch boy and them dropped my name in his chat, I reached out to him via email. That nigga talked to me over the fucking phone. Baby girl, I ain't got no issues with you. If I see your shit in my chat again, baby girl, I will reach out to you. I didn't know it was in my chat. I don't know you. I don't have nothing to do with you. That's how I handle my shit. I reach out to motherfuckers behind the scenes and fix that shit. When motherfucking shit was going on with Too Strong, I reached out like an adult. And if anybody wants to show those emails, I don't have no fucking problem with it because I mentioned it. I just didn't say no names. In the beef sector, when they doxed me in the beef sector, I reached out to that content creator. Hey, Safia too. Hey, y'all coming up in here. I reached out to that content creator and said, hey, my name was dropped in your chat. This is my channel, yada, yada, yada. This is the beef that I got going on. I don't have no problems with you, yada, yada, yada. I went through the whole spiel. They reached out back like, hey, sis, I see you. I know you know so and so and so. I'm good with blah, 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 blah. And I don't have no issues with you either. Much respect. That's how you handle things as an adult, and that's how you squash problems. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I want to squash things with the people that I really, really care about, and I don't want beef with people, and I'm not going to allow Money Boy Trade, Truth Hurts, and now Too Strong to insert themselves in things or tell people things behind the scenes or drop my information in other sectors thinking that it's going to cause a problem for me. No, bitch, because I'm going to reach out. I'm going to reach out to the motherfucking channel holders, bitch. And I'm going to let them know, oh, yeah, this shit is trying to be started by these individuals. You understand me? I'm going to let everybody know who the fuck you are, what the fuck you doing. Hold on. This is my friend right quick. Hold on. I got an answer for her. I got an answer for my girlfriends. Hold on. Okay, that was some good news for those of y'all who knew that I had a family member, one of my best friends. Y'all know that my goddaughter, the things about my goddaughter, we got some good news in the investigation about her case, and my girlfriend was just telling me that, y'all. So keep y'all fingers crossed, and God is good all the time. That's what I'm going to say. So let's get back into this. What I was saying is that you got these people out here. I'm trying to give y'all the intensity and the lengths that Money Boy Trey and all of them will go to cause problems for you on these YouTube streets and to try to get other people to help them. Now, this nigga got a whole multiple communities. And I know that a lot of people that support me want to focus on what Money Boy Trey is doing to just me and my children. But I want y'all to stay focused on the global picture, because it's not about me. It's about everything that he's done, Truth Hurts has done, Love and Gossip, The Clown, and all of them have done to multiple families. From the Beloved's Lives to the, Sin Cities and the Philly Phils and the the list is so fucking long that it's just far too many names to name. And then when you have somebody who was an actual victim of theirs team up with them, it can kind of put like a gaslighting situation on on it. Like, well, like, whoa, wait a minute. What, like, did these things really happen? Like, I know a lot of people reached out to me and said, was Too Strong really working with them this whole time? Did she go through that for real? And I wondered, like, what Too Strong went through with Bitch Boy and Truth Hurts in them, no matter what she says today, I want y'all to pay close attention to this. No matter what lies Too Strong tells today, and no matter how much she tries to put everything that happened to her and her family back on me, those things happened to Too Strong and her family. Her family was doxxed, stalked, and harassed by Money Boy Trey, Truth Hurts in them for years. I didn't do that to Too Strong. No matter what she tries to say, no matter what fucking narrative she tries to spin, her phantom hatred for me, although I don't know where the fuck it came from, at this point, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Because although I don't hate the bitch, I dislike the bitch. And I will never like the bitch again, ever in life. It's a wrap for me forever. And I mean that on God, okay? A wrap for me forever. Those things actually happened to her. And what I need for y'all to understand is that they happen for so many more people in their real lives. Eat with Q and others. That's what I want y'all to stay focused on. Anaya and Rashid's children were attacked. Why y'all have to go after the children? Like, why y'all have to dox where they live? Why y'all have to put their phone numbers up when you put text messages up? Why do you have to put all of this information out? And like I got, like in my in my paperwork and stuff that I have a clip of Money Boy Trey with respect to my daughter encouraging people to stalk my daughters. He shares my daughter's personal information, and he encouraged people to reach out and harass my daughter about her sexuality. I have that in a clip. I got a clip of this nigga telling people, giving my daughter's personal information out and telling them to contact her. To contact her. Are you serious? But they say that I'm a stalker. I have clips of these people of these people, doing the same thing to Too Strong and her family. And I have conversations with Too Strong. So no, it wasn't a joke. It wasn't a play. She wasn't playing me for 4 years. That's a myth. That's a lie. And that's something that I think she wants people to believe because of her hatred for me. But just like psychosis goes, because Too Strong is sick in the head. Just like psychosis, and she's going through a lot of shit in her real life. She ain't gonna come on here and say it, but she's going through a lot of shit in her real life. Life ain't no crystal stair for none of us. None of us. We all go through things. And she's taking out her hatred and her frustration on me. But girl, anything you do to me, honey, anything you do to me or anything you try to do to me, you can't hurt me. You can't hurt me. Nothing you do to me is going to hurt me. And that's the way that everybody should feel about the things that they do, about the things that Mark Christopher Abington does. He can't really hurt you. He can't really hurt you. Not unless you allow him to. Not unless you allow people like him to. That's what we got to understand. So, hold on one second.
Doing this for content. And then if they don't let him on the panel and he in the comments trolling, he gonna take their content and go back to his channel and talk shit. Is no way up out.
Let me ask you a question. So Samantha says, you said you believe she played chess because she never liked Unspoken. Some folks with Scarface, will sacrifice their families to be accepted. Listen, if Too Strong had a family like mine, my family, let me tell you, my family, because my family knows what, especially since my daughters and my mother and my deceased father were involved, my family knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I haven't hidden anything from them. My family, my daughters, everybody knows exactly what's going on, right? My family, my real life family and friends would be livid at me. So I understood how Rashid felt because my family would be livid at me if I did what Too Strong is doing. My family would be livid. Baby, my daughters, if I hit a link and I publicly said, now they understand moving on because they've already moved on and shit like that. But if I hit a link and I bent the knee for Mark Christopher Abington or Terry Herring or Christopher William Wignall or motherfucking Debbie Hadnot, my motherfucking family would be like, bitch, are you okay? Are you okay? All of that shit that the motherfucker said and did about us, are you okay? So that level of like forgiveness is for the person who forgives. It's not for the person who is being forgiven, right? You don't owe somebody that. You just don't. You don't owe them that. So my family wouldn't be okay with it. And I know my family. Hold on. So I don't think that Too Strong has sacrificed her family, but my family would not be okay with me hitting a link of even Too Strongs now. You know what I'm saying? They just wouldn't be okay with it. So baby, we so
you can't have peace and be friends with those women over there on YouTube anymore. That shit is dead. But I'm glad that you got a little glimpse of how I used to feel with them yesterday. At least you got that off your heart with Raina yesterday on somebody else's panel. And it still turned sour. It still turned sour and fucked up because he was in the background ad-libbing. He was constantly talking to you without you saying anything back. And that's what he just gonna do. If I was him, to be honest with y'all, and I'm not coming for Trey, but let's all just calm down. I'm not about to keep on talking to no bitch that ain't saying nothing back to me. I'm just being real with y'all. Once she came in and spoke to everybody on the panel, and I spoke back cordially, if she didn't say nothing else to me, I ain't got nothing to say to her either. I'm not about to make myself just make somebody talk to me. Listen, I'm gonna say something to you that one time you don't say nothing back to me, bitch. Fuck you. I'm not about to keep talking to nobody and keep saying stuff and hey, yeah. No, I'm not about to do that.
Right. Jesus looking like, what about me?
If a young lady don't want to say nothing to me, I ain't got nothing to say to her. If a young man don't want to say nothing to Triple, then I ain't got nothing to say to them either. I'm not about to keep talking to somebody who ain't saying nothing to me back.
Y'all remove Burnham's comment.
I'm not about to do that, but everybody different. Everybody different, and everybody got different roles, and everybody on YouTube for different reasons. I'm not here to dispute that. All I'm saying is that
and y'all pay attention to the patterns. Anytime the truth is being told, the devil wants the truth to be silenced. Evil always wants the truth to be silenced. I'm going to say this every single time that I go live. They always want the truth to be silenced. Now, you can't silence the truth. It's going to come out regardless. Ain't no stopping it. You hear me? The devil always wants it to be silenced. And it's going to always create a distraction or a diversion from the facts. The reason that Too Strong feels the need to always address or respond to anything that I'm saying is because I'm telling the absolute truth on her. I'm telling the absolute truth about who Too Strong for Most, aka Jade, is. So let's go back to the comment that, because I walked away from it. I was gonna let it go, but I'm gonna address it now. Let's go back to the comment that and it's going to be a panel. It's always going to be a group of people trying to convince you. It's not going to be one person. It's going to be a group because they believe that there's belief in numbers, right? In numbers. Far more of them than there is of us. Way more of them than there is of us. And remember, when you are David, you're going to constantly have to fight a Goliath. Don't fear a Goliath. Don't you ever fear a Goliath. Now, let me say this. Who was it? Who said it earlier? No, I was talking about the comment about the live and stuff. Let me say this. Earlier, it was said, you don't have to remove it because I'm going to address it. Thank you. I don't want any lives announced when I go live. And the reason is every time that I go live, they're afraid of my voice. So they're going to strike up a live stream. So it's a given that if I'm live, one of them or all of them is going to go live. And I want y'all to pay attention to who's sharing the lives out to, who they are working with and who is working with them. Dead Girl is going to share every single live out that Too Strong is going to do because they're working in the same direction. They're working for the same things. Let's draw dicks on little kids' faces. Let's get into people's real lives. Let's expose their families. Let's try to drive wedges between. This dead bitch has been live talking about the destruction of damn Anaya and Rashid's marriage since the State Gang and the Sippers and Too Strong been trying to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay attention to who is actually working together, even though they're not teamed up to work together. They work symbiotically because they're trying to send the same fucking message. You don't have to agree to be on somebody's side to agree with their message. They agree with doxing kids. They agree with exposing families. They agree with driving wedges between marriages. That's what they agree upon. So the question was posed, is too strong? Is too strong? Was she working against me for the last 4 years? My answer is, if she was, can I ask the chat a question? If Too Strong was working against me for the last 4 years, pay attention to this. And this is what I need for people to understand. If Too Strong was running a play against me for 4 years, and she was lying to me for 4 years, she was letting them people dox her family, she was crying to YouTube, that means that she was running a play on all of us. You understand what I'm saying? That means that she was running a play on all of us. Are y'all listening? Impossible. Too Strong cried on the phone. Are y'all listening to me? Too Strong was fucking obsessed with the destruction. And I'm not lying to y'all. Too Strong was obsessed with the destruction of another person's relationship. Are y'all listening? That wasn't no play. The Jade thing was a play, but it was real for Too Strong. This was real for Too Strong for 4 years. I don't know why she's coming out here and lying today. Well, I do know why. I don't know why she started to lie about that. But the reason that she's lying today, I believe, is because she wants to gain their support and keep their support. So anything that she can say that mimics what they've said about me, that's what she's going to say. Because she needs and desires their support. Because without their support, because I want y'all to pay attention. Prior to Too Strong coming outside the way that she came outside, what did she come outside and try to do first? And I'm going to tell y'all, because I'm going to tell y'all the things that was happening behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, Too Strong was trying to change people's minds about me behind the scenes privately. And that's going to come out a little bit more throughout these next few weeks, right? Behind the scenes, she was trying to change people's perspective of me behind the scenes. She was telling people I was trolling them. She was telling people I was following them. She was telling people she was telling through other people that I was going to destroy platforms. And she was saying, you don't know Unspoken like I know Unspoken. I've been with her and she was able to get people to believe that I was doing things to them that I was not doing. And the reason that she was doing that wasn't because she wanted Money Boy Trey and Truth Hurts and them support back then. She wanted to destroy my support system. You understand what I'm saying? And she was trying to do it from behind the scenes first. And she was doing it through other content creators. And we've talked about that. We're going to talk about that a little bit more too. That wasn't effective. She was trying to do it through me. She was trying to turn me, and I've talked about this. She was trying to turn me against certain moderators like Spencer. She was trying to say, oh, unmod this person. And when you say, and she wasn't saying, oh, they were talking shit about you. She didn't do what Paula did because she knew I was going to demand receipts. What she did was something different. Too Strong demanded that I provide her with she was doing a loyalty test for me. What she did was she said, so-and-so was talking shit about me in the chat. She was trying to say Spencer and another moderator, I think it was I think it was try. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and because I did record the conversation on my home security cameras, right? She was saying, oh, they are, and I hate to shift because we're gonna get back into the commentary. I just want to address this. She was saying things like, they're coming for me, and I see it in UP, and you gotta unmod this person, and you gotta unmod that. They coming for me, but they were still modded on her channel. And my argument was, well, unmod them on your channel. I'm not unmodding them because they were riding for me. Then when I looked up and they weren't unmodded on her channel, I called BS and I moved on. So she was trying to orchestrate problems for me and my support system behind the scenes long before we ever started weaning ourselves off of each other, because it was a slow wean of ourselves away from each other, from both of us. And you are going to see it in the text messages and the communications, right? So when she was doing that, that was her way of getting away from everything. I never anticipated Too Strong actually how can I say it? I never wanted to believe, let me put it this way. I never wanted to believe that Too Strong was that weak, that she would have to bend the knee like that. I never wanted to believe that. But I always believed that it was a possibility. I always believed that. I always believed that it was a possibility that she would be over there. And when I had my conversation with Vaughn, I told her that. I said she's going to be over there because of the direction that things were going. But to be over there and totally acquiesce into everything that they have done to her, I never saw that part happening. I never saw the part that her bending the knee like Paula bent the knee and apologizing to them for the things that were done to her, that was done to her. To me, that's the weakest thing that you can do. This woman literally apologized to Money Boy Trey, Truth Hurts, Love and Gossip, and The Clown for the ways that they drug her family. To me, that was the weakest thing that you could do. And to me, that shows that somebody has some sort of mental health condition, that you would just ignore everything that has happened to you and team up with the very people that did all of those things to you. That don't have nothing to do with forgiveness. Has nothing to do with God. It has nothing. And the other thing is this: was yes or no in the chat? Is Too Strong here for a godly mission? That was her argument when she first came back out, that she is here for a godly mission. Yes or no in the chat. Is Too Strong for Most here for the very mission that she said that she was here for? Because she says she's here for an uplifting, godly mission and to change her life. Is Too Strong for Most here for a godly mission? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. So see, you guys see it too. So if everything that you're saying is a lie, you still telling lies. You still telling lies. You were here, the way that you were moving behind the scenes and the way that you're moving now, you're here for destruction. Money Boy Trey and Truth Hurts and all of them, they're here for destruction. They're not here for no healing. They're not here for no peace. Ain't no damn peace panels, no peace rallies, or none of that shit is real. So when you say it's all an illusion, that's the fucking illusion. They not here for no motherfucking peace, y'all. They are here for destruction, but they're saying that I'm the one. I wasn't here saying that I'm here to have peace with y'all. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not the one trying to gaslight the community. I'm not here for peace with none of y'all. I don't seek peace with any of you guys. My peace rests within myself. When I'm ready to let it go, I will let it go and move the fuck on. That's what I will do. So I'm not here to gaslight this community and lie to anybody and tell them that I need peace with any of you, because I don't. I don't. That's not my mission. The hell? The hell would I want to kiss y'all asses just to, and that nigga, the nerve of him, the other day, hit the link, UP. We ain't gonna cuss you out. Bitch, I wouldn't give a fuck if all of you motherfuckers was screaming for me to hit that link. I don't fear you cussing me out. I would never hit the link because of the way it would feel. It would violate my motherfucking soul. Right, nothing about what she's doing is about God. Exactly, Chad. And nothing about what she's doing has to do with God, religion, or salvation. And it doesn't have to do with her personal peace either. That bitch is here for destruction. She's here to tear me the fuck down. And I'm not going down. And a bitch like me would never go down without a motherfucking fight, bitch. Bitch, I go down swinging. If I'm going down, I'm going down swinging. I'm not going to bend the knee and acquiesce to you and then sit back and watch you rip me the fuck apart again. I'm not doing no shit like that. That's not me. That's not how the fuck I'm built. And I'm not licking the ass of motherfuckers who drug everything in my motherfucking life that I love for real. The fuck that. And that's why I question, what do you really love? Who do you really love? I think that people like that actually love this app more than they love their families. They love this app more than they love their connection to their families. Too Strong don't love her family as much as she says that she does, because if you loved your family, you wouldn't sit with the very people who tried to destroy it. In my mind, in my world. Now, some people might, but would you sit with people who tried to destroy your family? It's a small group of people who wouldn't. I'm sorry. I'd rather be a part of that small group of people. I don't want to run with the masses. I don't want to run with the group of people that are okay with people who drug the real people in their real lives. Exactly. I could never. I could never be, and God ain't got nothing to do with that. God doesn't have anything to do with that. That don't have nothing to do with spirituality. That don't have nothing to do with religion. It has to do with personal conviction and the way that I feel about my loved ones. I could never. So I understand how CMA feels. You put my deceased mother, you drug my deceased mother. I could never, ever again. I understand how Philly feels. I wanna move on, but I'll never fuck with you. I'll never rock with you. It don't mean that I want to beef with you forever. I'm not gonna hold on to this forever. I'm not. That's not my life. It ain't gonna be no 7 years. It ain't gonna be no 8 years. It's gonna be until I'm done, though. Until I'm done. Ain't no denying that. I could never. And that's just a total mark of weakness to me. And don't get mad. I know Too Strong is mad because I'm calling her weak. That's just how I see you now. But I didn't see you like that before. When you were actually standing up for what was real and what was right, I didn't see you as weak. But now I do see you just the way that they see you. Because I guarantee you, Too Strong, they don't see you as strong. They don't. They're using you right now. You using them. I understand all of that. But now I see you as weak. Now the people that actually saw you as strong see you as a weak person. That's a weakness to me. But I'm a small number. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't matter to you how I feel about you, because in true retrospect, it doesn't matter to me how you see me, because we don't fuck with each other anymore. The only thing that matters to me is that the people who I fuck with and who really fuck with me, hey Mystic, who really fuck with me and who really rock with me, the only thing that matters is how they see me. And once it's over, it's over. Once it's done, it's done. Once you a op, I don't care how you see me. Y'all can all see me the same, honey. And the fact of the matter is, Too Strong can sit over there Too Strong in her mind, because she linked up with all of the very people who see me that way, she always saw me that way. Parts of her in her mind. So with her, she was kind of fake for 4 years, and she was using us. She was using us, and she was using our platforms, because a lot of people supported her. A lot of people supported her through what she was going through with Money Boy Trey. She is viewed as being weak by people that supported her because we believed in what she was going through, and we supported her through that. So right now, and that might change in the future, because feelings don't last forever, but with me, my conviction lasts forever until the day that I die. Once I'm done, I'm done. I don't hate you, because I don't hate anybody. I don't hate Mark Christopher Abington. I don't hate anybody. But I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to be silenced about the way that I feel. You can't shut me up, man. You can't shut me up. You know your army of weaklings. Y'all can't shut me up. Sorry. Let's get back to Triple. Okay, because like I said, this is a 2 hour, 2.5 hour live now. We're almost done. Almost done.
YouTube relationship, and that's how you met them, and y'all got off YouTube and text each other and talk to each other, and them was your homegirls, y'all was sis, that closeness and all that shit is over with.
She's going live for 5 hours now, because that's what feeds that's what feeds that beast inside of her. Too Strong's hatred is so intense for me right now, and she has a group of people that's actually feeding that hatred. She has a bloodthirst right now. Y'all see it. We all see it. It's no denying it. She's enjoying every minute of this. Don't y'all believe that Too Strong does not enjoy this. Too Strong enjoys every second of this. It gives her life. Ain't never been about God for her, ever. Ever. Fake praise dancing and all. It ain't never been about God.
It cannot be on YouTube unless them women gonna go to their channels and stand down and put their feet down on their channels about who in their chat, who can review their videos, and who can be on their panels.
Right. And that's true.
Other than that YouTube shit, which
that's true. Money Boy Trey gets to govern all of that for their channels. Money Boy Trey gets to tell them who they can platform. Think about what Too Strong recently did. Like, think about the patterns of Too Strong. She will private stuff and make it public for like what she did to Anaya and Rashid recently. Anaya and Rashid support Too Strong. Why did Too Strong make her video public for Truth Hurts to react to, but made it private for everybody? Why would she give Truth Hurts specific access to her videos, and she's supposed to be good with Anaya and Rashid, and she made that live public, private? She's going to say, oh, it's to keep it from UP. I don't want UP to react to it. Girl, it's public now. You wanted Truth Hurts to use it against Anaya and Rashid and me. That you wanted to give Truth Hurts that power against two of the people that you say that you support. We see through all of that shit. Put a 1 in the chat if you see through shit like that. For Too Strong to private something about Vaughn, who she knows is alone out here, for her to private something about Vaughn. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something, okay? Baby, when she did that to Vaughn, knowing Vaughn was alone, I said Too Strong is beyond evil. She's beyond evil, because she knew that Money Boy Trey and Truth Hurts were going to weaponize it. And Vaughn's is alone on these YouTube streets by her own choice, because she said, I'm not linking up and clicking up. She wants her platform to be her platform. And I respect that. So when she did that, but when she did it to Anaya and Rashid, I said, I know y'all fucking lying. I know damn well she's not gonna publicly say I fuck with Anaya and Rashid. And that's one of the reasons I was so upset in my live stream too. She plays in everybody's fucking face. She would do it with me. She would be talking shit about people like with my moderators. Oh, unmod her. She coming for me. And then smiling in Spencer's face. My sis, my sister mod, and my sister mod group. I knew it. I didn't say anything about it then because I didn't want our family to be negatively affected. And you don't want to hurt people's feelings. But Too Strong brought it out here. So I was forced to talk about it. It was Too Strong that brought it out here months ago and forced me to talk about it. But all of those videos are private now. Private. She continuously erases everything that she does and tries to rewrite history. Won't even react to the things that she does because she wants you to forget it. And that's a pattern with her. But the devil, he puts it right in your face. He don't want you, he don't want to hide anything from you. Nothing from you. Because that's how evil is. Come on now. Come on now. You can't tell me. Yeah, Vaughn said she wasn't clicking no links to the motherfuckers that drug her. She wasn't bending no knee to the motherfuckers that drug, including me. Including me. Shit, it's been some knockdown dragouts, y'all. When y'all understand that it's been some knockdown dragouts. Keep on listening though. Let's finish this stuff with Triple right quick. Then I'm gonna talk to y'all. Then we're gonna get up off of here.
It's over with. It's
Y'all
always
hit the
gonna be some
thumbs
mess
up,
behind
please.
that. You're not about to be able to go nowhere besides, your channel. Your channel.
The adage is actions speak louder than words, right? Actions speak louder than words. Pay attention to an individual's actions and pay attention to how people move. The way that Too Strong is moving shows you that she's working more with them to destroy people over here, and she's providing them the tools that they need to attempt to destroy people over here. Over here, including Anaya and Rashid. Whether they want to see it or not, that's not my issue. I'm going to talk about it though. And others are going to talk about it and call it out. Don't get mad because some people see it and some people don't. You should be thankful that the people that you coming after don't see you coming after them. You should be thankful that the people that really are true to you don't see how snake you are to them. You should be thankful for that, Too Strong. Don't get mad at me for calling it out. Because when people see things one way, they're not going to see it another way just because somebody says it's that way. I can't change nobody's mind about you. Only you can change somebody's mind about you. And sharing that live with Truth Hurts, which I'm going to react to, right? I'm going to get the clip out of, I got the clip out of the live already. I'm going to eventually react to it anyway when the time is right. When a memory lane needs to happen, because a memory lane is going to need to happen with all of this shit, because just like with everything that you do, ma'am, you're going to attempt to erase this history too. I know that to be fact. You are going to attempt to erase this history. Ain't no doubt about it for me. No doubt about that. Hey, Day One. Hey, Bams. Glad you feeling better. Bam only had a headache. So to the evil bitch that said, thank God Bam is sick and that's her karma, why aren't you over there praying with Anaya? I mean, Trinaya. I keep on saying Anaya when I want to say Trinaya. Why aren't you over there praying with Trinaya? Didn't Trinaya recently lose her gay daddy or something like that? Why aren't you over there? Because I saw the live that Trinaya did a couple of days ago. talking about her gay daddy, a little short or something that she did. Why aren't you over there? Is shouldn't you be over there supporting? I don't see you sharing any of Trinaya's stuff out. Why aren't you supporting Trinaya, dear girl? Why isn't Cheryl supporting Trinaya and what he's going through? Why isn't that happening over there? Y'all so fucking focused on me, and I want the public to pay attention to the big picture. These people are so focused on the destruction of other people's marriages. They're focused on the destruction of my platform. They want to try to take away my support like they tried to do CMA, like they tried to do Philly Phil, like they tried to do Sin City, like they've tried to do everybody. They're so focused on taking away my support, they can't even support the people in their own lives that are actually going through something. They can't do it. They cannot do it. Their girl over there sharing out shit about us, but you ain't sharing out Trinaya and asking for prayers for Trinaya. Why not? That's what I want to know. Y'all hit the thumbs up, please, and thank you. For the Blacked Out channel, do y'all know how good we're doing? We are on blacked, all banned channels in the United States, and we still, when you put things into when you put things into perspective with this channel, we are kicking their asses, and that's what they can't stand. They can't understand how is it that Unspoken Purpose and the people that support her and our group over here, how is it that we do this? How is it that we survive all of these attacks and we're still alive and still thriving and still kicking their asses? They don't get it. How is it? We are David, honey. We are David. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, we the best over here. And they in the bushes watching. 183. 183 people. I'm killing y'all with the numbers. Y'all got all of them numbers. And I be seeing y'all be getting up there. Y'all got all of these channels band up together. And I'm still neck and neck with y'all asses when I go live. Y'all go live at the same time as me and try to take away my support and that's just how powerless you are. You try to take away my numbers while I'm live. That's just how weak and fucking powerless you are. You don't want anybody to hear my fucking voice. You even want to take your own people out my motherfucking bushes because they know I'm telling the truth on you motherfuckers. They know it. They know it. They see Too Strong for who she is too. They want to say it in the chats. They not gonna say it though. They want to say that shit. Put a one in the chat if y'all know that the J4K sector, the stank gang, and the motherfucking septic sippers. Put a one in the chat if y'all think that them motherfuckers see Too Strong as even weaker today as she was than she was yesterday. Put a one in the chat if you agree, a two in the chat if you don't. I just want to know from this chat, do y'all think that the stank gang and the sippers see Too Strong as a motherfucking weak ass pawn that they're fucking using or a strong individual? Everybody sees you, girl. Everybody sees you for exactly who you are, honey. They just playing in your face, boo boo kitty. And I'm telling you the truth, girl. I'm telling you the truth. I've always told you the truth. Even when it hurt, honey. That's what you didn't like about me. Even when it hurt, I will tell you the truth. I do it to Vaughn. I do it to everybody that I talk to. I do it to me. I do it to everybody that I talk to. Shit, because I want you to do it to me. Tell me the truth, even when it hurts, baby. That's the kind of pain I like. The fuck?
You go over your channel, they come over there and kick the bobos with you
Yeah,
and stuff.
Sipper's
He
got one
can't
eye
come over
open.
there.
Right door,
He not
door.
allowed in the
Right
chat over
door,
there, I
door.
don't think. You know, maybe y'all can do it over there. But going on other people's channel and in their channel and on their panels and all that stuff over with. It's not gonna
What
happen
they want
without
to
something
say.
bad happening to be happening. Without him coming in, saying and doing what he gonna do, and he say that's what he gonna do. He's gonna come in and do and say what he want to do. So that's just it. So it don't even make no sense to even make no attempts to do that. So I'm just saying. She said, I just want to upload. I don't want to be in the chats or hit panels. Now make music. I just want to provide for my family and really stay away from this app. And I don't blame you
I don't blame
because
you
it comes
either.
with too much.
I don't
And it's
blame
not
you
even
either.
worth it. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth it. It's not even worth separating.
And the thing about it is, I'm gonna stop it right there because I want y'all. I played 12 minutes and 29 seconds of it, and it's only of basically a 30-minute. It's 29 minutes and 30-second long live stream that she did, and they shared Triple's live earlier, her channel earlier in my chat. So y'all go and subscribe to Triple. Go and listen to the rest of the live because I want y'all to hear it on her channel. Get her views up, get CMA's views up, get Jasmine Way's views up, everybody that I did commentary on. Hell, even watch Too Strong. See, the thing about it is, I don't tell people not to watch the ops. I want y'all to listen to what Too Strong has to say. I want y'all to listen to what Bitch Boy has to say. Even if you hear it without my voice attached to it, I want you to hear it and formulate your own opinion about it. Don't just listen to one side of a story. Listen to all sides of the story because every story has more than two sides. I don't know, like in my years of life, you know what I'm saying? I've learned that there's never, ever, and I don't care how many people say that, there's always more than two sides to the story. People say, oh, there's your side and her side. There's always more than two sides to the story because when one person says one thing, it can be interpreted in a different way by another person. I could say one thing. Let me go into this whole Bad Bunnies thing. I could say one thing and mean it one way, and it can be heard and interpreted a whole nother way by the person that is receiving it. They can be so hurt and feeling so bad about something that was designed and meant to be constructive. And I am a tough love kind of person, even with my own kids. I believe that you should experience the hardships of life. You understand? I believe that life should teach you a lesson, especially when it comes to my own kids, because I want you to be able to survive anything that this life has to bring your way and still rise from the ashes. Do you hear me? And I'm that way with everything in life. Face it head on. Face it head on. Address it. You understand what I'm saying? Be in the moment of that thing. You hear me? What happened between myself and Too Strong needed to happen. It needed to happen so you guys can see who we both truly are. Myself and Too Strong. I don't troll the people that I care about. I don't have to troll anybody because I will call you a bitch on my platform. I will talk about the box that you live in on my platform. I will talk about how you got a crooked letter I body on my platform. I will talk about how you tried to destroy me behind the scenes, you evil bitch, on my platform. Publicly. I will say how I don't give a fuck about Tony's passing on my platform with my chest. I don't have to make no fucking Jade account and hit no goddamn memorial wall. And I'm going to say this again. If it was me that created that fucking Jade account and hit Tony's motherfucking memorial wall, I would have said, he has passed. And I would have said, it would have been Nia Griffin posting on Tony's memorial wall. If that was who I was, I would have said, this man falsely accused me of having sex with my 18-month-old grandson. This man falsely accused me of having sex with my dog in real life. That's the shit I would have said if I would have used somebody's fucking memorial wall to come for them. So I will say the shit that I have to say with my chest on my fucking channel. So for Too Strong to come out here and make up all of these lies and all of these fake ass narratives about me, it fit what the ops were saying about me, right? So the only thing she's doing is being a parrot, right? That means that Too Strong, out of all of these years, was ingesting the things that the ops were saying about me and believing it. And the reason that I'm going to say this in closing, that I believe that Too Strong believed what the ops were saying about me for 4 years, is because for 4 years, I spent 4 years trying to convince Too Strong not to believe what the ops were saying about her. Because the whole time, Money Boy Trey and Truth Hurts were talking shit about Too Strong, behind the scenes, she believed every word. In closing, I'm going to say to you, Too Strong, you can believe what the ops are saying about me. I will never believe it because it's never been true. You can believe what the ops are saying about me, Too Strong. Just like you believed what the ops were saying about you. What the ops were saying about you was true. You're not of God. You're a fake praise dancer. Everything Mark Christopher Abington said about you is true. You showing it today. It's true. They pegged you to a T. They knew you better than I knew you. Out of 4 years of talking to you, they saw in you what I refused to see. I always tried to see the good in you. Always. It just didn't exist. And they knew it. They knew you belonged to them. The whole time they knew you belonged with them. I just didn't see it. I thank you for everything that you did to me, Too Strong. I thank you for the clarity that you have provided me. I thank you for the freedom that I feel right now. You feel free from me, and I feel free from you. I thank Mark Christopher Abington for the clarity that he has provided to me about you. You understand me? I thank God for the clarity that Terry Herring has provided to me about you. I thank God that you hit their link, Too Strong. I thank God that you told the lies on me, on my family, on my earthly presence that you told to them. I thank God for allowing me to see you for who you are. Just like I know you thanking God too, that you are home, honey. You are home right where, and I'm right where I need to be too. So this is not a loss for any of us, either of us. It's a win-win situation. You got exactly what you wanted, and I got exactly what I needed. Your wants were provided and my needs were provided. So it's a win-win for the both of us, honey. That's the way that I look at it in retrospect, and that's the honest to God truth. So don't cry for me, Argentina. And y'all don't cry for my babies either. Y'all don't cry for my daughters. Don't cry for my family. My family is good. I don't have the family that they have. I don't have the life existence that they have, no matter how they try to paint it. I'm not the miserable one in this situation. You understand? You understand? Don't, you got to see the light at the end of every fucking dark tunnel. Do you hear me? You have to focus on that light. You have to focus on the freedoms that the universe provides for you. You hear me? I am free. I'm free from that. All of that doxing, all of that shit, I am free from it. Never to revisit that shit again. I will never align myself with doxers again. I will never side with that aspect of my life. And that's the reason I keep on that I work so I am not going to ever go down that dark path again, no matter how much I want to. And when you get somebody out of your ear, y'all see how Too Strong has not only, she says she didn't want to be a part of it. She says she didn't want to do it, but she's the one that's doing it. She's the one that's over there with the people that are doing it. I don't want to be that person anymore. I'm the one that's free, y'all. I'm the one that's free. And I'm going to show you. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to prove it to you in my actions and in the way that I move. From this point on, this is my solemn promise to every single one of you. I will no longer engage or re-engage in those behaviors. Like Mark Christopher Abington and Terry Herring and Dead Girl and the Truth Hurts and the the Samantha Sunshines, the fake praise dancing, and the old hallelujah teams and the back and forth. I'm not doing it anymore. And we damn sure won't with me. Bam. This is why I love you. This is why I love you. Because you know me. See, Bam is moving in a different direction. And I know for a fact, this is what I'm saying. I know for a fact that this is the direction that Bam wants to move in. This is because she tells me behind the scenes all the time, UP, I don't want to do this no more. She says, I don't want this to be my life. She says, I'm tired. I want freedom from all of this. All of this. That's why I was begging her behind the scenes, sis, please don't let it pull you back in. Don't let it fool you. Please don't. And I'm telling you, Bam is trying hard too. She is trying hard. So I promise y'all, I said, like, and it took my family. They said, we got this. We got this. My daughter said, Mama, we got this. Don't do it. My kids was like, you don't owe this to us. You owe something else to us. We got this in the right way. They was like, we don't know no Gears. We don't know no Money Boy Trey. We don't know no damn Truth Hurts. We don't know no damn Samantha Sunshine. This is what my daughter told. My daughter said, we don't know none of those people. We know you. We know you. And you are not them. When my daughter, when Money Boy Trey played my daughter's video the other day, my daughter called me. She said, Mama, it's okay. She said, it's okay. I love you. They don't know you, Mama. I know you. She said, that nigga don't know me. When my daughters, when he put their eviction record up, my daughter called me laughing. She was like, you said he was going to do it. She said, when it happened, you told me. I told my daughters when it happened, I said, get ready for it. Because that nigga's gonna have y'all shit up on months ago. Months ago. Baby. When my daughter called me, she said, Mama, you said it. She said, I'm okay. I'm all right. She said, I don't know those people and they don't know me. And they don't know the blessings that the universe has provided to me through you since that has happened. My daughters thank me for the mother that I am. All of my kids do. My grandkids love me. I would never expose my family to this kind of shit. I would never, ever sit on platforms of the people who have tried to come for my. I would never be a too strong. Too strong, I thank you for showing me who you are, sis. I thank you. I could never, ever be you, honey. And we were never meant to be friends. It took me 4 years to see that, but we were never in real life ever meant to be friends. You understand? We were never meant to be good with one another. And I think, and listen, I was talking to somebody on the phone and they were like, I thought it was strange. I thought it was strange that you never showed your real life to Too Strong. I thought it was strange that you never FaceTime walking through your house with Too Strong. I thought it was strange because Too Strong has an Android. I'm going to explain this to y'all. Too Strong has an Android. I have a iPhone. Me and Too Strong can't FaceTime one another. We can't. None but God. We can't FaceTime each other. I've never I've never sent videos or anything to about my life to Too Strong, but she sent it to me. I've never sent images of my children or my family functions and things like that. Nothing major to Too Strong, but she has to me. I would never put it out here. See, God knows how to protect people from certain things because my God knows I would never do that to anybody. Thus, my God protected Too Strong because Too Strong and others, like I got people that's coming for me that's been sent they damn grandkids, images of their grandbabies being born and videos and shit like that. And they've come for me back in the day, and I've never put that shit out. I've never weaponized people's real lives right here on YouTube. But Too Strong was spreading that narrative behind the scenes that I would whole lies, and I got years of videos, photos, conversations with multiple people on YouTube, and I would never, ever, ever, ever. That's why the creator knew who should share certain information with. And that's why that's why I'm glad that I have the people in my real life. When I said that people who love you will talk you down, they won't encourage you to do that fuck shit. When somebody really, really loves you and really, really cares about you, they're going to be, and it's not about YouTube. I think you guys think that it's about YouTube. It's not about YouTube because these aren't black marks on your YouTube credibility. When you come after people who haven't come after you and you come after innocents and children, draw penises on people's faces, expose the dead, to have people sing, those are black marks on your soul. Do you understand me? It's bigger than YouTube shit. Those are black marks on your soul. That catty commentary, the back and forth, all that bitches and hoes, that's one thing. But when you do things to try to devastate somebody's everything, like their real life energy, those are black marks on your soul. Are y'all listening? And those are things that you can't erase. You can't erase a black mark on your soul. I don't want that. I don't ever want that. So I have people behind. I see a lot of people left too. And it's the ops. The ops left because they cannot hear about themselves. I know, and bye to y'all because y'all don't need to be here. You don't need to be here. More of y'all need to leave, but I know how much real support I have. So let me say this. Baby, yes. Right, Rudy. And what they did to you and your family, you didn't have nothing to do with. I'm telling you, it's a lot of things that are going to be said, and I just don't want to have any role in it. I don't want to have any part in it outside of putting the truth out, but that don't have anything to do with anybody's personal business. You understand me? I'm not doing that. I'm not doxing back. I know I threatened that, but I'm going to move in a different way. I have to move in a different way in real life and on YouTube. I have to. And you know why? Because I see the ultimate person who has the ability to get me to go there, because one other person had the ability to get me to go there, and I had to back down from her. Too Strong has the ability to get me to go there. And I got a lot on her. And if I didn't, I'm sorry I left that comment up there so long. I did not mean to do that. But because that person has nothing to do with what I'm saying, and I shouldn't have left that comment up there that long. That's one of the reasons I hate to put comments up too. So I apologize for that. But no, when she said it, so the person asked me, they said it was weird, and I said that I was saved pretty much. In my mind, I was saved from out of the 4 years. I didn't know how the creator was protecting me from Too Strong. Because think about it. Had I shared my real life with Too Strong, had I shared any aspect of the people that I love, like if I shared my god sisters, like she don't even know my god sister. I say her name, then that's not even her government name, Danielle. Like but she don't care anyway. But if I had shared my real life with Too Strong in any aspect, somebody like Money Boy Trey, because she provided our text messages to him and he was able to send shit to my daughter. To my daughter. If I had shared any aspect of my real life, like my mother, and like she was asking me questions about my mother's surgery, if I had shared that with her, they would know it. If I had shared, like when my grandbabies were born, they would know every single grandchild that I have, all of their names. They would have pictures of my grandbabies, births, and things. It was certain things that I am proud of in my life that you want to share with the world. But you have to protect yourself when you're dealing with strangers. Shit, my girlfriend Patty, when all of my grandchildren are born and all of that stuff, I'm sending pictures of babies with, still stuff on them from the birth canal. But these are people that you trust. People that you know are not going to weaponize your real life, your real jewels. You know what I'm saying? I would be so angry at myself if I had to apologize to my children for sharing images of their children with Too Strong and she handed them off to Truthhurst and Money Boy Trey. Can y'all imagine? Can y'all imagine the apologies and the tears that I would have to have with my babies, with my family, my daughter, my lesbian daughter that Money Boy Trey is dragging right now? What if I shared my daughter's, personal stuff with Too Strong and she was able to help them weaponize it against my daughter today? Can y'all imagine how I would feel? How that would make any mother feel? That you handed a weapon against your own loved one to somebody that you thought you trusted in that moment. And they brought it to YouTube and passed it off to other people. The position that you put yourselves in. And I talked about this in another live. I thank God that Too Strong is no longer in my life. I thank God for that. I thank the Creator. Hey, JC. I thank the Creator for that. Thank the Creator. Yes, I'm glad. I'm Tammy. I'm glad I protected myself too. And I didn't even realize that I was protecting myself. I honestly trusted too strong during that time. And I don't know why I didn't share more with her, but something, it wasn't a conscious, it really wasn't even a conscious thing. It was a subconscious thing because I didn't even realize that I was doing it. But I thank God that it happened to this day because right now on a panel with 10 motherfuckers on the panel, they would be talking about everything that I had. They would be going over every fucking text message. Hey, Lions Pride. So this is what I'm saying. Protect yourself behind the scenes too. And it's not like you can't, people shouldn't feel some type of way. Somebody like Bam shouldn't feel some type of way if I'm talking to you on the phone and I'm saying I'm not breaking down every single grandchild that I have in my life. You shouldn't feel some type of way because that's nobody else's business. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that I don't like you as a friend. It just means that I don't really know you. You're not in my real life every day. And these things can, when mad day come, they can be weaponized. Even if you don't want to weaponize them, you can feel pushed to the point where you will weaponize it. And you don't want to provide anybody those weapons. You just don't. You don't. And you don't want to have to be in a position to explain to the people in your real life and apologize to your family in real life that you gave people, strangers, ammunition against them. You don't want to have to do that. You don't. So that's what I want to say about that. So y'all look out for my live tomorrow. So if the person, if the people, and I'm gonna say people that I intend to have conversations with, are ready to have a conversation. I'm about to end this live and we're about to have a conversation about the live that we're going to do tomorrow. It's going to be a good live, very informative. Um, and it's going to be a move towards forgiveness and moving on. Hey, Stacy in the chat. Where's Stacy at? I don't see her. Hey, KW12. Thank you for catching the replay. Shout out to you, Stacy. And we're going to get back into some reactionary commentary. And then, because I'm going to get away from all of the Cheryl Grabowski stuff, too. Like I said, I'm moving away from that, all of that commentary, too. But I need to go back down memory lane before we move on, because Stacy and Lisa have moved on, and eventually I'm going to reach out to them too, because I want to do a panel with you, Stacy and Lisa, if you guys are okay. I still don't see her in the chat, but I can't even go up now. Don't do it in the morning. No, I don't think we're going to be able to do it in the morning. We're going to have to do it in the afternoon because I got to get the logistics together. Plus, tomorrow is Halloween. Tonight is Angel's Night because I don't want to say Devil's Night. We're going to make this a good live, and we're going to turn the meaning of Halloween into something good, because I should reach out to the person and ask them if they want to go on camera in costume. That's what I should reach out to the person if we want to turn our cameras on. But anyway, we're gonna do a live tomorrow. I gotta work out a good time because it's gonna have to be, something good for the both of us. But I wanna thank each and every one of y'all for coming to this live today. Like I said, support all of. Please continue y'all support for Anaya and Rashid. Shout out to them and everything that they're going through. Don't take away your support for them at all, because what happened shouldn't have happened, and I don't think that it should change anybody's support for them. Let me say this. Now I'm gonna save that one. I'm going to save that one. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I got a couple of phone calls to make. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all day. I meant every word that I said in this live stream. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.